Welcome to PAWS Academy. Here, every week, you will get a chance to learn something new and exciting about pets or wild animals and how you can help them. Hi there, welcome back to PAWS Academy, and if you are new to PAWS Academy, welcome! My name is Bailey and I'm an educator at PAWS, where people are helping animals every day. In the last episode of PAWS Academy, we talked about how wild animals are cared for at PAWS. We got to learn about the story of some night herons who came to PAWS after falling out of their rookery. We even got to see some of them return to the wild. It was an amazing episode and I highly encourage you go watch it. You can click the link in the description and it'll take you right to the video. Today, we are going to start learning about some issues that wildlife are facing. The first issue we are going to talk about is habitat loss. We previously learned that a habitat is the natural home of an animal or a plant. This means that habitat loss is when a habitat is unable to provide basic needs for animals and the plants that once lived there. Habitat loss can be as small as one tree being cut down that once was the home of a nest for a night heron, or as large as an oil spill in the ocean, which could affect many types of animals. Today, we are going to learn about Northwestern pond turtles and the issues that they are facing. The Northwestern pond turtle is an aquatic turtle that can live in many types of freshwater habitats, such as streams, ponds, lakes, and wetlands, ranging from western Washington to central California. Much of their life is spent in the water, but they also spend a lot of time on land. They spend time on land during their nesting season, making these land habitats super important to the future of the Northwestern pond turtle. Similar to the American black bear and the North American raccoon that we learned about in a previous episode of PAWS Academy, the Northwestern pond turtle is also an omnivore. The Northwestern pond turtle is one of two turtles native to the Pacific Northwest. That means that they originally came from this area and were not introduced from another part of the world. They have suffered population declines due to many things, including habitat loss, and they are now an endangered species. The Northwestern pond turtle's habitat has been impacted in a lot of ways. Some wetlands have been drained and filled to build buildings, and dams have caused ponds or lakes to change or dry up. This causes a lack of important habitat for the aquatic creature, and without enough habitat, the turtle cannot find all of its basic needs. Due to habitat loss, Northwestern pond turtles hit a low of 150 turtles in the wild in Washington in 1990. Luckily, with efforts in conservation of the Northwestern pond turtle from organizations like PAWS and the Woodland Park Zoo, in collaboration with the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, the species is steadily increasing in its population numbers. While many zoos, wildlife centers, and government agencies are doing their best to help the Northwestern pond turtle fight back against habitat loss, there are also ways that you can help the Northwestern pond turtle. In a previous PAWS Academy episode, we talked about native plants. A native plant is a plant that has its origin in a certain place. Just like how Northwestern pond turtles are native to the Pacific Northwest, there are also plants that are native to the Pacific Northwest. By planting native plants, it eliminates room for invasive plants. An invasive plant is a plant that can grow or spread very quickly and doesn't leave room for native plants to thrive. This ensures that a turtle's habitat can allow them to meet all of their basic needs, including finding shelter for themselves and their babies. This all leads to community conservation, which includes some of the steps we talked about in the third episode of the wildlife series, Get to Know Your Wild Neighbors. By providing natural food and water sources, as well as cover or shelter, you are being a steward for the wildlife that are your neighbors, and in turn, being a part of community conservation. Another way that you can help is by writing letters to your local legislators. You can tell them how much you care about protecting endangered species like the Northwestern pond turtle. Your voice has so much power, and I encourage you to find an issue that you are passionate about and decide that you want to impact the lives of animals in some way. As we begin investigating issues that wildlife are facing, it's important for you to know that your voice can create change to help the wildlife around you. Whether you want to create change in your neighborhood or across the nation, I encourage you to go after what you are passionate about. It's time for you to take action. We want you to talk to someone in your life about habitat loss and how it affects animals around you. Go to our website, paws.org/PAWS Academy, and click on the activities that go with this video. You can learn more about Northwestern pond turtles and explore further ways that you can help wild animals around you. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to give it a like or a thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in again today to PAWS Academy. I'm so excited to keep learning with you all. I hope you learned a way that you can help wild animals today. The next time I see you, we are going to continue learning all about the habitats around us and more issues that wildlife are facing. Until then, I'm Bailey. Keep helping the animals. Bye-bye! A special thank you to our friends at VCA Animal Hospitals for sponsoring this episode of PAWS Academy. Make sure that you click the red subscribe button and turn the bell on so you don't miss another PAWS Academy video. See you next time!